Hi, it's Laura here at the Charleston Holistic Center, and this week's card is the Wise One, or the Hermit. And we also just stepped into the fall equinox yesterday. So, what does it mean to pause at this threshold, to balance the light and the shadow, and let your inner lantern guide the way? That's what we're really thinking about this week. All right. So, I'm in the middle of a transition on what I'm doing with work. And for the last 6 months, I've just been thinking and pushing and thinking I have to know the entire path of what's coming next. And that's never the case. Like holding a lantern in the dark, I really can only see the next few steps ahead. And once I accepted that about a week ago, then I just let go and took the next step. And that's what I'm going to keep doing, just letting go and taking the next step. Because what's illuminated is that next step. Because that's our inner light, the lantern. It's our inner light. It's the wisdom that's already inside, and it allows us to see with clarity. But usually we need to get into some meditation. We need to relax, to pause, to silence, to do that. Other symbols that go with our Wise One, or the Hermit, is the staff, right? You always see pictured with the staff. That's for grounding, right? But it also shows the balance between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, which is really where we are with this whole equinox thing too, right? Right? That whole idea of balancing light and dark. And you also see mountains always shown with the Hermit almost every time. Why? Because we're asking for perspective. When we climb above, we see the whole picture better. We get some of that clarity, especially when we still and silence and put ourselves into coherent balance. Wisdom is not about rushing forward. It just isn't. You have to pause to get the wisdom. You have to reflect. You have to silence and still and get that perspective and grounding all at once. And holding the lantern in the dark to see the next few steps. Holding the lantern for others to see the way too. So let's do a little bit of Hermit / the Wise One practice here. All right, we're going to do some breaths. We're going to imagine ourselves holding that lantern. We're going to feel ourselves bathed in its light. And we're going to allow ourselves to see just a few steps. All right, so close your eyes. Now take a nice deep breath in and out. Now hold your lantern. Feel the light hit your face. Keep breathing. Feel the warmth of the glow. Now move the lantern from your sight so it illuminates the path. Allow yourself to open to the next steps. See the path just in front of you. And prepare to take that step when you open your eyes. Come back to yourself, open your eyes, prepare for that step. Because the equinox invites us into that stillness, that sacred pause, balance, and steadying our light. May your lantern shine steady, guiding you through this time of transition. Please leave a comment below if this resonated. Please share with anyone else who is guiding on their path. And don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell. All right? Thank you and namaste.